and I'm your host of the most here, joined by my co-host once more. I'm back on the Nameless podcast. Here we are with this next episode coming on in. If you hear something in my mouth, that is a 3-meat pizza. I love putting meat in my mouth. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Right, jump into the video. What do you say?
Oh my god, your audio is like peaking on the software. What the fuck? it's like literally going as high as it can handle. What the fuck? Yeah, let me turn that down real quick. Alright, anyway, I think that should be good.
Alright. Hopefully my mic isn't blown out in the video.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, fuck, I forgot to do a test recording. No, it's fine. I'm sure everything looks fine, so I'm sure it's fine.
Alright.
Okay, so, come on. What do you got planned? Come on. Mr. Host, what do you got for today?
Oh yeah. So, I'm pretty sure everyone has seen something going around on the internet, specifically due with a content creator called Verbalese.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, hey, we should address it.
He's not beating the horny allegations, I'm telling you that.
Actually, he recently posted up a video on what it was, and he talked about.
I didn't watch it, but I have seen YouTubers cover it. Like
He talked
actually made a video on it.
He talked about a whole thing on about saying homophobic remarks in his Discord community and really disappointing people in his community for saying lots of homophobic things, and he apologized for that. It said that we should all make peace with one another, and they hope they can forgive him, which honestly was a really good apology. Out of any content creator apology, it was really solid.
Honestly, it's so funny how coincidentally, as soon as his homophobic, all that shit come out, that animation comes out. Seems very planned, honestly. Because if you think about it, unless you watch that video or are actively inside his actual community, there's literally nothing about any homophobic shit. It's literally all animation. So it seems, to me, it's just my personal opinion. Seems like to me he released the animation to soften the blow on the other allegations. And
yeah, I don't.
that stuff he did.
I don't think so.
That's just my theory. That's just my whole opinion on it.
Well, I respectfully disagree, because when he addressed the animation in the video, he did talk about what the video was, and he did not care about it. He actually did not care that it was uploaded or released. He specifically stated that it was made for a second channel, and he wanted to get into more adult content. Although once he uploaded the video to a second channel, he didn't want to do that kind of stuff. So he unlisted it, and it's just off YouTube. Not before somebody downloaded it. And that kind of stuff honestly adds up. Considering the way he was acting about the video, it seemed like he really didn't care at the fact that the video was uploaded or exposed onto YouTube. He also said that he requested these team of animators to animate it back in 2021, and it wasn't finished until 2022, then later uploaded, but then later taken down, which honestly, that adds up a lot. At least to me. That honestly adds up.
I haven't seen his apology video. I only seen YouTubers who've covered it.
I've seen the whole thing, and honestly, the way he addressed everything, it sounded like he didn't care, but honestly, I'm gonna fully say this, why should we give a shit that it's out there? I mean, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Verbalese seems like a cool guy. Talk to him, yeah, sure, he makes some horny jokes about him. Yeah, but, he wasted a lot of money on the animation, but it was for content rather than personal use. And even if it was for personal use, who cares? Who gives a shit? I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
do you give a shit?
That's fair. Nah, that's fair. It's just, I honestly, whenever I talk about it, I'm mostly just, memes memes about it. I just think it's really funny.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, all I think about it is it's just funny. I mean, if that ever happened to me, I mean, I wouldn't spend $50,000 on it. But if it's like, if an animation ever came out, it's like, if this were to happen to me, I'd be laughing hysterically because that shit is funny.
I'm not gonna get into that. I was gonna make a joke, but not okay joke. Not okay joke. It's a not okay joke.
Hell, we say worse things to each other. You could say it.
Honestly, I don't even know where I was going with it. I was gonna make like a down bad joke, but I don't know where I was gonna go with it. My mouth moved before my brain worked. Oh shit, didn't mean it like that.
I mean, is it weird at the fact that he put himself in the position in the video where he's being sexually harassed by Charlie? It's pretty weird, but also honestly really funny. I mean, like I said, if I were in that position, I would be laughing hysterically. I mean, yeah.
Max texted me. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's funny.
Because on top of that, in the video, it was like a music video. So the song they used in it was a song called "Hideaway." I can't remember the name of the artist who made it, but that song slaps. That shit is fire. That song is actually really good. Too bad that it's gonna be remembered for a softcore porn video on the internet.
Stupid shit like that is like my favorite meme. I don't know, like the repetitiveness of it is so funny to me.
I mean, I'm gonna be fully honest. People are going to. I mean, I guarantee that people are going to forget about this quickly. But not like say completely forget about it. They're just not going to care about it a while after this happens, and they're just going to bring it up like, "Hey, you remember that time when this dude spent $50,000 on a weird softcore porn animation? Yeah, that shit was funny."
Oh my god.
That's how we're going to remember it. And honestly, I hope that's how we remember it. And I don't really think anyone is actually really attacking or like say like really going out of their way to make verbalese seem like a bad person because of the animation.
You gotta remember something though. You are a lot nicer than most people on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, people are
sense to a lot of people on the internet. So
yeah, people are more unrelenting for a specific reason. Even that Oompaville video. Even Oompa agreed that it's not that bad. Yeah, he made fun of verbalese, but he admitted, yeah, this isn't that bad. But also he made the point, like, I mean, not $50,000 worth, but I mean.
Man, I'm gonna see if Terrence can jump in real quick. Sorry, can continue talking. Just whatever.
All right. Like I said, it's really not that bad. I mean, saying sorry for the homophobic things. I mean, understandable. I mean. You say some really bad things about a certain group of people, you want to apologize. Fair enough. But, I mean, he addressed the whole animation thing. He didn't apologize for it. I mean, he shouldn't. Honestly, he really shouldn't, because he shouldn't need to, and he shouldn't have to, because it's not even that bad. It's a weird animated video, yeah, sure, but it's not like, say, I don't know, it's not like...
Honestly, if I was in his shoes, I would just make a giant meme about it. I would say, fuck it, just drop another one. I would just drop another version of it. With like
another 50K.
With like a different character, just to fucking double down on it.
Another 50K down the drain.
I would just do it for, I would literally just pull, no. It would be like the exact same thing with just a different character. That's what I would do. I would just double down on it and say, fuck you, I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, also on top, I mean, the main thing I have to say about it is, like, the main issue that I think is, addressed here is the fact that he spent $50,000 on an animation that he said was made for a second channel and that he was going to use because he wanted to try and get into adult-like content for a second channel, which fair and understandable because that kind of stuff on YouTube when he was doing this currently. And then now at the time that kind of stuff gets a little popular, but of course, I mean, he said that he took it down because he's like, all right, I don't want to actually make this kind of content anymore, never mind. And let's see what else. Also, another point is, hold on a second.
Yep. Yeah. 50K on a fucking animation, but honestly, he's a man who has money. He can spend it how he wants. That's my view on it.
Yeah, that is a good point.
His money, he made it. If he wants to spend it on hookers and blow, that's on him. If he wants to spend it on a $50,000 animation, that's on him. Like, why do people care what other people use their money for? Like, Jesus.
Well, yeah, I think
big deal is 50K. What would you gonna be spending 50K on? Like, I don't know, just Bush's baked beans, just 50K, just $50,000 of baked beans, just in his fucking backyard. Like, what are people like? Oh, this dude's spending 50K on baked beans. Like, maybe he just like beans. Like, what's the fuck wrong with a dude spending his money on stuff he likes? Like, I don't get that.
Yeah, it's not like
that's him. That's the decisions that he made. Like,
yeah, it's not like
at the end of the day, it was his to make.
Yeah, it's not like he went into a Japanese suicide forest and recorded a dead body, or tased the corpse of a dead hamster, or did some inappropriate things with a cat, or sent some explicit photos to minors. I mean,
yeah, the point is, a lot of people have done a lot worse. It seems like cancel culture as a whole is like, what's the correct word? It's becoming more sensitive now. Like before, recording dead forest, like that's like, yeah, fuck him, or like messing with the cat, yeah, no, that's not right. Like over time, it's like gotten more stupid. Like canceling someone because they spent a lot of money on making animation. Like sure, they're weird. Like I probably wouldn't watch the content to be friends with them, but like so what? Like let them do what they want to do. That's what they like. So what? They're not hurting no one doing it.
yeah, I mean, it was also for a career purpose, and by that point, I mean, it's like, yeah, he wasted a lot of money, but this is a thing that happened, like, 2 years ago, and now it's being brought to light, probably because of some things he said in his Discord community. Somebody probably leaked it at a certain point and tried to, I don't know, get him canceled, but he genuinely doesn't care about it, and no one should. I mean, yeah, you want to if you get offended by anything homophobic he said, understandable. But when it comes to, like, say, I don't know, like a goofy-ass cartoon that was made on the internet,
I should probably be clear that I'm talking about the animation, not the homophobic shit. I should be clear.
Yeah.
I should be clear. I'm not being homophobic. That's not okay. But the 50 animation, that's what I'm saying. I don't give a shit about. I should be specific.
Yeah. And honestly, the only reason why those kinds of things were addressed is like the whole homophobic remarks were kind of like a private kind of situation and issue that were only in his Discord community, and then the animation was released to the public, which for some reason it seems like people have more of an issue with the animation than the homophobic remarks, which to me, that is dumb.
Because horny equal funny. That's why.
Yeah, and
like the dude, it's an animation of the dude down bad. It's down bad, horny equal funny. That's the formula for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that shit. I mean,
making
the animation.
It's funny. The memes that come from it
it's
are fucking
funny.
hilarious. The memes that come from it are hilarious. Like, come on.
I guarantee you that he has looked at those animations and memes, and I'm pretty sure he's laughed his ass off.
No way.
So why do people have a problem with it? I don't know. I mean, I can go out and spend $50,000 on a nice SRT Hellcat, and people wouldn't care.
I could spend $50,000 on Mush's baked beans, and no one bats an eye.
Baked beans.
But I don't even like baked beans. It's just fun to say. It's a fun word. Baked beans. It's a fun word to say.
I love baked beans. You put some hot sauce on them baked beans. It is delicious.
Okay, before we start talking about beans, I think we should try to stay on the topic.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, like I said, and like, all in all, I mean, the guy doesn't care. Like, why should we care? And you're really getting angry at dumber things than what you should be angry at. Don't attack this guy. I mean, yeah, he apologized for things that he said. He's really sorry. And honestly, the apology was very sincere about the things that he said in his Discord community. And he's very sorry about it, and he asked for forgiveness. And with the animation, horny funny, bing bing ding ding, ring a ding dong dong.
Ring a ding dong dong.
Yeah.
Ding dong dong. Freddy Fazbear.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway. Oh, shit, anyways. Yeah, so. Yeah, so anyways. Like I said, to wrap up this whole section of this specific topic and moving on to a different topic that I will also want to talk about. Now, moving on from this topic, I just want to say, verbalese, that shit was pretty funny, the animation, of course, and he is sorry for anything that he said. Now, hold on a second.
Oh yes, you have verbalese. Oh yes, you have the okay from a fucking channel with less than 6 subscribers. Good for you.
Anyways, as I was saying, So, now the next topic that I want to specifically talk about is the Hazbin Hotel cartoon itself. Now, I'm pretty sure that...
I am down for that. Honestly, I really like it. Honestly.
I haven't watched the show itself yet, but I will definitely watch it.
You know what we should do? We should fucking, like, do, like, a stream on Twitch where we, like, when all the episodes come out, where we, like, just, like, binge Hazbin Hotel. Because since it's on Amazon Prime, we could react to it on Twitch without, like, copyright stuff.
That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
We could, like, binge, and then we can, like, binge, stream us, like, reacting to Hell of a Boss on YouTube. That could be fun.
Got a point. Now,
what were you going to say? Sorry.
So, specifically, I want to check out this cartoon mainly because, well, I am a fan of it, because back in 2019, 4 years ago, they released the pilot episode, and honestly, it was some really high quality animation, some good voice acting. I love the designs of the characters. And now, specifically, I'm more interested in it because they got one of my favorite voice actors ever, Keith David. One of the best voice actors ever. Many people know him with different roles, such as Spawn in the 90s Spawn cartoon, or even in many different Spawn video games, or the Covenant from Halo. And also, I'm pretty sure most people know him from this, the President of the United States in Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
He is an amazing voice actor. I've seen him in other cartoons, I just can't remember the specific roles. I could definitely check those out later. But, as I was saying, Keith David, he was also in that one Alien movie, Nope. If anyone knows, he was in that movie, Nope, playing as the main character's dad. He's just an amazing actor, and it is so cool to see him in Hazbin Hotel. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, of course,
Hazbin Hotel itself, it's weird. It's like, the best way to explain it is it feels like a Disney show made for adults.
Yeah.
And I've said this before, and like me and you like talking randomly, I've said this before, and I honestly think that explains it perfectly.
Yeah, R-rated Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the show does have a lot of musical numbers, and
Wait, no,
of course,
correction. R-rated gay Disney.
R-rated. No, here's a better way. R-rated LGBT Disney.
I don't know, I like saying gay better.
Put it in bold, all caps. Gay.
All caps.
You gotta say it like the Super Smash Brothers announcer. Gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but yes, it is an animated cartoon that has musical numbers. Now, if you just describe the show like that to somebody, it probably sounds kid friendly. It's not, but it is funny.
Hell.
There you go. There's a better way.
Well, the highest ring of hell specifically, actually.
Yes, because it's based off of an actual constructionized theory of hell, specifically based on the ideas of demonology. What demonology refers to is the study of how hell works and the idea of demons and devils themselves. Specifically, I forget who it is, but this construction of hell is based off of a specific construction by a man. I can't remember his name, but he is a demonologist. And yes, this is an actual... I'm not sure if it's still a degree that you can actually get in, but it is an actual study. Now, anyways...
So far in the show, the rings that we've actually seen and have information on is the Pride Ring, Pride, Wrath, and then Lust, I believe, are the only rings we've seen so far. Well,
we also saw...
I'm counting Hell the Boss and Hazbin Hotel.
We also saw... Yes, because we also saw Gluttony and Greed as well. Don't forget about that.
Wait, seriously? Gluttony? Oh, yeah.
Gluttony with the... Yeah, with that, and we also saw, what is it? Greed with Mammon, and Gluttony with Beelzebub.
I don't think we ever saw Beelzebub.
No, we did. She was the design that they gave Beelzebub was that she was instead of Beelzebub being the ruler of all crawly, creepy, disturbing creatures, and also changing Beelzebub's gender from specifically from male to female, although of course Beelzebub can take any form that they want, so they can be male or female. And I'm specifically referring to Beelzebub in demonology. Now, the way they designed Beelzebub is that she is a dog-like bee creature.
Oh yeah, and the recent episodes. I haven't seen much of the recent episodes, huh? I just realized that. I haven't seen much of the recent ones. I've seen up to like the past two. The most recent two I haven't seen, I think.
Yeah, I mean, with the specific design in mind, I mean, lots of people were kind of aggravated at the design of Beelzebub.
Isn't it like a hellhound design or whatever?
Yeah, it's kind of like a hellhound with bee wings. Compared to, say, if you were...
Because, like, the area that she, or whatever, like, is from is, like, the home of the hellhounds or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing about...
The main ring where, like, hellhounds, live, I guess, come from.
I'm not sure, but, yeah, there were a lot of hellhounds at a giant party with a bunch of people. So that's kind of... That's kind of what it was. But, anyways... Yeah, people were angry at the fact of her design because she wasn't fat, because she's the ruler of the Gluttony Ring. But I direct your attention, if you were to look into demonology, Beelzebub takes many different forms. Beelzebub, known as the Lord of Flies. Lord of Flies. And they kind of take it in a similar approach, although they make it more with, like, bees and honey, which I actually like that idea. Although... The design of Beelzebub, I have less of a kind of problem at the fact that she's not fat, more at the fact that they just made her a furry. It's like, yeah, yeah, she's a dog with wings, and she's got the whole bee aesthetic.
Animal, get it right.
Yes, yes, I am sorry, yes, anthropomorphic animal, yes. But anyways, yeah, they did, before the episode was released, they released a few screenshots on Twitter where they're like, the gluttony ring, where it looked like honeycombs and honey. I was like, oh, Beelzebub, so are they going to make Beelzebub a bee instead of a fly? That sounds awesome. To see Beelzebub as like a bee, so like a bug, so they still kind of keep the whole Lord of Flies except Lord of Bees. I would actually really enjoy that. That actually sounds really cool. Then I saw her design, and I'm kind of like, yikes, Vizie, why the furries?
Well, I feel like your mind is messed up by that, because furries, like, animals with human bodies, wasn't always a strictly furry thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of joshing on her a bit. I don't really have a problem with the overall design. I just kind of have a problem that she's like, come on, she's like a dog. Why not make her like a fly or a bee?
Well, technically, it still has wings, right? Maybe she's just like that.
Yeah.
Maybe she's just like in that form because like the party, I guess.
But yeah, that is a good point, because like I did say earlier, Beelzebub can take any form that they want. They could be female, male, a giant flying bug. So yeah, they could very well just be in that specific form. And honestly, yeah, I like the points I made later. So when I kind of looked into that, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, I don't really have a problem with the design. And honestly, the whole musical number that she had was fire. So overall, yeah, I don't really have a problem. I don't really have a problem with design, honestly. At first impressions, it was kind of like, so she's dog, an anthropomorphic animal. Alrighty then. Is it still recording? But yeah, I just kind of made fun at the point. But it's like, yeah, Beelzebub can take many different forms, and like he or a she or a bug. Yes, because Beelzebub's design and demonology is different all the time. Beelzebub has taken forms of like a giant, muscular kind of weird creature with wings, or like a gangly, skinny sort of creature, or like a fly, like the name implies, Lord of Flies, which is the main form that Beelzebub occupied at the time. So, with this design in mind, and also at the fact that we did change her size. Alright.
Had to give me a Pepsi.
Why don't you gentlemen grab a Pepsi? So yeah, like I was saying, so the design of Beelzebub, don't really have a problem with it. And if they do make her shapeshift, which she did in the episode that she was in, spoiler alert, in the episode that she was in, she changed size by growing her size so that she got bigger. So it's like, so she can transform. So if she does transform throughout the series, I'll actually be very happy about that. Not
for every episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah, or if she like changes forms depending on the rings that she's in. That'd be a cool idea. But like I said, the design is fine, and the whole concept of beehives and honey, I love. So now let's get on to the design of Mammon, the king of greed, the ruler of the greed ring. I gotta say, this is actually my favorite design out of any of the designs, because the embodiment of money, like people say money is the root of all evil, and what more of an evil design to give this guy than a clown or a jester, which is what they did. And I love the idea that they went in that approach, because he's just a giant clown, and that's kind of funny. Get it?
Okay.
Yeah, but anyways. But yeah, like I said, Mammon is the design they gave him is very cool. I like it a lot. I mean, of course, like with all the different demonology, like say demon designs in mind, a lot of them are more decrepit, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. It's the same concept with any of them. All of them can occupy any sort of form they want. They can all transform. Like if you read demonology, you can see many different demons taking many different forms. Like Lucifer himself. He's the ruler of
Lucifer's character. Oh my god, it's fucking awesome. From like the parts I've seen of him, his character is actually really good.
Yeah, I still haven't watched.
I really like how they did it, because it's like in the show, technically not really any spoilers. If you do plan on watching it, there's not really any real spoilers. It's like how they did his character is like he wasn't around for most of Charlie's life. And, like, when they show him, it's like him doing his best to be there for her, and help her, I guess. And I really like it because it's like, from what they show, it's like Charlie's mother, Lilith, didn't let her be around Lucifer. And the whole deal is like Charlie is like trying to do what Lucifer wanted to do. Like help the souls in hell, so on. So it's a nice little correlation of like the new generation continuing the dreams of the last. At least that's how I see it.
Yeah, that's kind of a funny way. That's kind of a funny way to interpret Lucifer. I also really do enjoy his design in the show with the hollow top hat and everything, and many different art screenshots they posted on Twitter before, building up to the show's release. They had
The thing that I do find funny is how freakishly tall Charlie is compared to Lucifer. It's funny.
Yeah, what is he, that short?
No, I think Charlie is just ridiculously tall. It's funny.
That's an interesting idea.
Just looks like a silly little guy compared to Charlie. It's just funny. They actually had a fucking reference where he played a golden fiddle. Too. Yeah, it's really funny. You gotta watch it next time you can. It's honestly pretty good.
I will. I definitely will. But yeah, the entire advertising of the show in mind. There's a lot of cool stuff and a lot of cool concepts that they can definitely use in the whole idea of demonology and bring them into the show. And already with the designs and the characters, I'm already loving it. I'm already enjoying it. It's really interesting to think about. With the approach that they're taking with the different characters, like the concept of where the characters live, like say imps in Imp City, an area in the Pride Ring, the lowest form of demon, then you got like hellhounds and stuff, all this kind of shit is pretty cool.
Yeah. Sorry, spaced out for a second there, sorry.
Yeah, that show, and yeah, like the little side show that they're doing on YouTube, Hell of a Boss. I'm guessing they're going to keep Hell of a Boss as a side show, just to show events in the background compared to in the main show, where you have all the main characters that they're going to keep on Amazon Prime, specifically for, of course, saving money reasons. And of course, at the fact that it's a pretty high quality show. And then they have Hell of a Boss as just a way to explain different events that happen, which is an interesting.
I don't see it like that. I personally see it as it's simply just a multiverse. Like that's how I see it. I see both shows as equal in like importance to the stories, because they both have their own fleshed out stories with main characters that have like personality and real character to them. So I don't see it like that. I see it as Hazbin Hotel shows the main of like the sinners and souls of hell, while Hell of a Boss boss is like the actual thing people, or I guess demons that were born in hell. Shows the different perspectives of each side of each half.
That's a good point, yeah.
Born overlords compared to the sinner overlords, like Stolas compared to someone like Alistair. So on.
That's a good point.
That's all I say, at least. It's like two sides of the same coin. One side shows the sinners in hell, the other side shows the hell-born demons.
Yeah, good point. I mean, also considering that in Hell of a Boss, the main characters live in Imp City, which is in the Pride Ring near Sinners. Although mainly, of course, in the Hazbin Hotel, like the hotel itself is for the fact of, say, rehabilitating sinners and trying to redeem them. And also the contrast in Hell of a Boss, where they kill people on Earth and bring them to hell. So it's kind of like a cool your excuse. It is an interesting contrast with the show. Like, say, more sinners can possibly be redeemed all the way to heaven, but in Hell of a Boss, more of them are coming down to hell.
Also, you see in some of the stories that the actual humans on Earth are 1,000 times more terrifying than any of the demons in hell.
Yeah.
Like the fucking redneck family.
Yeah, they were wacky and wild.
They're just a little bit quirky.
The animatronic.
You know who else is a little bit quirky?
The animatronics. The animatronics and I do get a little bit of quirky.
Oh god. That's the second FNAF joke I've done.
Anyways,
we need to have clips for posts on TikTok.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, now I gotta go get the clothes out my dryer. I'll be back soon.
So, hello viewers. I'm here by myself now for the time being. Why don't you take this moment to like and subscribe and share this to any of your friends. Me and him are getting pretty good at this. I'd like to say we're learning how to keep the conversation going. We're just two dudes who like making funny jokes, and we decided, hey, we're gonna post them on the internet and hopefully not get canceled for it. But hey, you never know. Don't tell him this, but we plan on making a reaction video soon. Like reaction content soon. Just let me know any reaction stuff you want to see us react to. I've said reaction 3 times in a row now. What the fuck? I'm fucking retarded. It's pretty good. But yeah. We're gonna be doing some IRL stuff soon too, maybe. Maybe next time me, Ruben, and the other guy who you haven't seen in a while. Next time we all get together in the same place, we might do a vlog or something. That'll be fun. So some true shenanigans and shit like that. Also, post some more weight training, more powerlifting shit on my TikTok and Instagram. So if you want to see stuff like that, check it out. If you're coming from my TikTok, hey, you better fucking like and subscribe, or else. Yeah.
Peace. I'm back. Mario. There. Huh?
It's about time, we're an hour and 30 minutes. What the The people are going to be confused because they're going to have to cut the past hour. But still. Oh my god!
Yeah, there's some stuff that I just needed to take care of.
Alright, so continue video 1 hour, 27 minutes.
The recording's still going.
Yes! I've been waiting for your old skinny ass this whole time. I've just been, like, chilling here.
Oh, well. Let's see.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
I do, don't worry. We were talking about Hazbin Hotel and the different kinds of designs that came along with it and the different sorts of characters. Now, let's see, where did I leave off? I was talking about the design of Mammon and the different rings. Let's see, what else? Alright, anyways. Now, when it came to Hazbin Hotel, it's a good show. Then we also have Hell of a Boss again, very good shows. These two shows correlate in very good ways in order to, in order to tell a story. Now, I want to talk about something else that viziepop has made, something way back when called zoophobia. You know what that is, Mario?
What?
It's a zoophobia. It's a webcomic that was made by viziepop. It was made a while ago, and it was made on Tumblr.
Bro, I've never even seen a Tumblr webpage.
Yep. Tumblr, it's one of those social media sites where you see all the different sorts of pieces of internet history. You'll see all the goofy memes of the 2000s with all the dat boys and yeah boy stuff. Then you'll also see all the OC Sonic the Hedgehog stuff and all these different stands for different fictional characters. But the Zoophobia webcomic is an interesting thing because the way I read it is that there was somebody who uploaded YouTube videos about the webcomic and voiced over them. There's a bit of copyright infringement there, but I wasn't able to read the whole thing, which I'm not sure whether or not viziepop finished it or wherever you can access it. Go by.
I'll find it. Don't worry.
Yeah, you'll find it with all your internet and techno power.
I'll find it.
He's got a dual monitor setup. He's got like many different webcams. He's got an IP tracker on Omegle. Well, okay. Used to. RIP Omegle.
Okay, get back to the point.
Now, anyways, Zoophobia is a really cool and interesting webcomic that I've read. Like I said, I wasn't able to read the whole thing, but from what I did read, it's pretty neat, concept. And it follows, of course, spoilers ahead, of course, from my co-host here, just in case he wants to check it out. It follows our main character. I forget her name. It begins with her in a therapy session where she's talking about dreams that she had, strange dreams out of the ordinary. And then she realizes that she's late for a job interview, and then she needs to hail a cab quickly and get to the job. Now, once she gets there, they tell her that there are no specific job openings available. Then she begs them to please give her an actual position. And then they tell her that there's a teaching, because she's trying to get a counseling position. So they they tell her that she needs to relocate and to tell her to pack all of her things, and then she does. Then she gets on a plane and goes to a specific location. Now, what she didn't expect is what the location would be. She did not expect to see what she saw once she got off of the plane. She saw talking animals.
I see.
Long pause there. Talking animals. I can remember one specific character's name is a talking cheetah. His name is Zechariah. I can remember that name because one of my favorite characters that I saw. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure there are lots of people who know that there is viziepop made an animated video on the webcomic back on her on her channel a while ago. Pretty good. It was a little skit called Bad Luck Jack, following one of the characters in Zoophobia, the webcomic, a character called Jack, who has a curse of bad luck. He's immortal. He's immortal, although with his immortality comes a curse of bad luck, which is a pretty neat concept that I like about that. So with different characters in the show, all of them have their own unique backstories and pasts, which are gone into throughout the entire webcomic. Although I wasn't able to see all the characters' backstories, I'm pretty sure all of them are covered if you can find the actual webcomic, which I'm not sure whether or not it actually still is, or it is a thing on Tumblr anymore. I did, funny enough, I did download Tumblr to see if I can find it. I couldn't find anything, so I just uninstalled it. So, I mean, not too down to have too many different social media apps on my phone. But anyways, like I said, it's a really cool webcomic with different ideas, specifically the location of where the character is. The main character is flown out to a location with all these different sorts of creatures called Safe Haven. A pretty cool little name for a place for that. Is completely disclosed and detached from everywhere else in the world. You've got things like vampires. You got wizards, more or less people who I guess can use magic. I guess they are called sorcerers or wizards or stuff. Then you got like characters who can use different sorts of superpowers. I guess they are powers in a sense that it's a bit weird. Some of it's a bit out of place, but of course, I mean, some of it didn't make sense because I wasn't able to read the full thing, like I said. But there are a lot of cool characters in there. Specifically, a fox who enjoyed writing songs, and what else does he do? Yeah, he enjoys singing. I forget his name. And there's also another character called. Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
Sorry.
Bro, freaking the demons got him. The demons got him. The demons came out of this boy.
I'm still drinking that Pepsi.
Yeah, that Pepsi must be flat by now.
Not really. I just finished it.
Anyways, yeah, I do recommend checking out the Zoophobia webcomic if you can find it. I still can't.
I'll find it and I'll put like an image of the cover on something.
Oh, you found it?
No, if I do find it, I'll like put an image of the cover or something in the actual video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much do we have that's actually us talking? How much fucking video? Let's see here. We have 36 minutes of us actually talking.
Yeah.
The recording is an hour 36 long.
Yeah, I wasted half of that hour.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. Though, yeah. I didn't realize I had to take care of so much stuff earlier, but anyways, as I was saying. Huh?
Okay.
Anyways, as I was saying,
Goddamn! Sorry, excuse me.
Demons got him, boys. The demons got him.
God, I'm using that as the promotion clip on TikTok.
just a burp.
Yeah.
Not even any other of just not other audio, not even whatever we're saying here. Just a burp. It cuts.
Yeah.
It loops over and over.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, hang on. I actually gotta mark that down so I know where it is.
It just puts a little sticky note. Just puts a little sticky note on the corner of his monitor. Make TikTok advertisement with me burping. Okay.
1 hour 37 burp.
Burp.
You got anything else you want to talk about? Because we still gotta get like another good chunk of content here.
Yeah, at least another 30 minutes. Or maybe 20 minutes. Alright. Because, yeah, I've definitely got more things to talk about. Mainly in general, I guess this will be, say, like a viziepop video orientated around this specific creator. Now, there's a lot of stuff that she has made now, like stuff like, the Zoophobia webcomic, Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel. All of them are really enjoyable to look into, watch, and read. With all the different characters and with all the different characters and got different voice actors in mind, like, say Brandon Rogers, the king of Goofy on YouTube. And, of course, you have Keith David, one of the best voice actors ever, and the voice actor of Invader Zim from Invader Zim. I forget the voice actor's name, but he plays a character called Moxie in the Hell of a Boss show. And from what I can tell, the designs of like Moxie and like maybe Blitz are kind of they've got a similar art style to Invader Zim, because viziepop has stated before that she has watched Invader Zim a lot, and she's like made an OC, made a lot of artwork around that. Although of course it's not like ripped from it. She's got a really cool and unique art style, and I love it a lot. And I honestly can't wait to see anything else that she's made. And I mean, hey, Vivzy, if you ever see this, I mean, if you could use another voice actor, I mean, hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
Never gonna happen.
Just never happens at all. I mean, hey, even if it's just like a goofy background character that I can make a funny voice for, I'd love to do that. Or if you can, I mean, I'm not that much of a great voice actor, but I can definitely put emotion in my roles. I love doing voices. I love doing
Anyone can be a voice actor for at least one character.
Yeah, even if it's like really flat and terrible, but that'd be really fun. But I guess we can move on. I guess we could move on from verbalese and viziepop. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've recently started getting into a lot more classical country music. I want to talk about that. Specifically, now I'm just gonna go ahead and state my opinion here. Country music is the best genre of music. It is very fun.
No, I understand that it's an opinion, but it is the wrong opinion.
Oh wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth comes out. This is a man who can't respect another man's opinion. Give him a round of applause.
Hey. Shut up.
I mean, so it's fine if one guy spends $50,000 on a softcore porn video, but if I want to like country music, Now that's where you draw the line. But anyway.
Some country music, I don't know about being the best genre, but some of it's alright.
It's the best genre known to man. Country music is... Country music...
You're gonna get doxxed for singing that. Sorry.
Yeah, people really hate country. My name is Walter Hartfield White. I live at 308.
His name is Walter Hartwell White. He lives at 308 Negro Oil. I can't talk. I almost said the N-word there, so.
Oh, shit. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, I really love country music, honestly. It is very fun to listen to. Like, the beats and the beats, tempo, putting in quotations. It's a lot of more or less banjo strings and guitar riffs, which are very good. And I love it when they combine country. I love it when country music is combined with, say, rock and roll or even stuff like hip hop. Like, there's been like country, like hip hop songs.
Like, going down to Alabama, gonna get my cousin.
What the fuck was that? Bro turned on retard mode and said, "Going down to Alabama."
Going down to Alabama, gonna get my cousin. Going to New Hampshire.
You gotta put a New Hampshire. I don't know.
I think it's southern. I think it's like almost.
Yeah, I think that's up north.
I'm gonna look. Like on the border.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and use Microsoft Edge.
Fucking old man. Old crusty old man.
Yeah, I'm edging right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's see.
We don't call it that. We call it moon gooning in this house, sir.
Lowest point. Oh yeah, it is a southern state.
Huh.
Would you look at that?
Okay.
It's right. Let's see. Where is it bordering? Vermont, Maine. Yep.
Well, sorry for interrupting you. So go ahead and continue talking about why you like southern music or country, I guess.
Country music is very fun to listen to. I gotta tell you, there's like really good artists out there. You got Johnny Cash. You got people like Blake Shelton. You got a band called Florida Georgia Line. So good. You got classical songs like 16 Tons. That's a good country song. You also got another one called A Boy Named Sue. You got another one that I recently listened to called Union Dixie. It's a great song that makes fun of the Southerners and the Confederacy during the Civil War of America. Now, I recently learned that there are a lot of people who are getting angry at the fact that, now jumping from country music to a very funny topic that I recently learned about, the Confederate flag. What are your thoughts on the Confederate flag, Mario?
Okay, sorry guys, this is the last episode of the Nameless podcast. We're not gonna survive after this.
Listen.
My opinion on the Confederate flag. That's your question. That's a serious question you're asking me.
That is a serious question, yes.
Goddamn bootlicking traitors.
Way down south in the land of traitors, rattlesnakes and alligators, run away.
Run away.
Anyways, as I was...
Confederate flag. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't like it. We'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna...
Now here's a lot of controversy that I've been hearing about it recently. Now, here's my opinion on the Confederate flag. It stands for something completely bad, but the design of it, I really like the design. The little cross stars and the little red behind it. It's a good design, although it sucks that it stands for something really bad. So, like I said, recently I've been hearing a lot of things about the Confederacy. Lots of people are, for some reason, defending the Southern Confederacy in history. Yeah. You know how much. Yeah, you said that to me. You know how much slaves cost back then. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, because in that specific comment section I looked, and it's like, it's like, people are just, there's like all the way in the comments, it's like, it's amazing that people are completely shaming on the Confederacy. You see, the Confederacy didn't just fight against slavery, they fought for states' rights. Now,
I already know what the title of this podcast episode is going to be. Viziepop and slavery.
Now, I have a question. I have a question for you.
What is it?
The Southerners fought for states' rights, okay? But states' rights to do what exactly?
Have slaves.
There you go. The Confederacy fought for states' rights because there was an abolishment for slavery throughout the entire country, and they didn't want that to happen. Although, of course, they did fight for other things, because up way in the north, there was very high rate of taxes for certain things. High tax for certain products and produce. Understandable. Understandable you'd want to fight against that. But the Confederacy was formed on the foundation that white people were superior to black people, and if people are defending that for some reason, people are defending the Confederacy and saying that it's like, they weren't just fighting for slavery, but what were they mainly fighting for?
It was one of the main things they were fighting to keep.
Yes.
This is a big problem.
Yes.
People's eyes.
Yes, it is very bad that they fought for that. Yes, they fought for lower tax.
You know what? If there's anyone who believes in defending the Confederacy, if anyone's listening to this, you know what? DM me personally, and we will bring you on the podcast and talk about it.
Actually, I would love to hear someone's opinion on, like, say, an actual defendant of the Confederacy.
You know what?
This,
if any like racists or something want to come on the podcast and speak their word in debate, we're 100% down. Bring it on.
You got it.
DM me on whatever platform. I'll more than likely see it, and you will be on the next episode.
Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying.
I'm serious. I'm 100% serious.
Oh, I know you are. But yeah, like I was saying, there are lots of people who are defending it at the fact that they were saying they weren't just fighting for slavery. They were fighting for states' rights and justifications to do different things. Yeah, that's understandable. But
like slavery.
Yeah, that is fucked. And of course, they were fighting for states' rights again. There was an animated video I watched on YouTube that was about this guy. He was basically just making fun of people who kind of defended the whole history of the Confederacy by, like, he animated this little cowboy character that was like, you see, the Confederacy during the Civil War was fighting for states' rights, and the reason why, and it's like, then the creator of the animation comes and he's like, yeah, states' rights to do what? States' rights to do what? Yeah, states' rights to do what? And yes, they fought for the whole point and thinking about, like, lower taxes. And yeah, of course, I mean, of course, if taxes are too high, you're going to want to fight against that. I mean, hell, that's the reason. That's like the whole reason why the Boston Tea Party was a thing.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, high tax on certain things is like a real question. Is a real question on a lot of these things, but again, I mean, it's not. It's like it's like saying, would you defend any other terrible flag that represented something bad? Now, I'm not going to go out and compare the Confederacy to anything else, because there's a lot worse thing.
Okay, watch your words here.
There's some pretty bad stuff out there, and I'm not going to be making any comparisons. I'm just going to be stating this. The Confederacy was built upon the idea of slavery, and they fought to keep slavery in the idea that they stated that the like, say, the founder of the Confederate Union, forget his name,
He was like
go ahead.
The only president of the Confederate States.
Yeah. Now, he made a whole statement on the idea that white people were superior to black people. Now, tell me this. States' rights to do what? Anyways, yes. So I'm just going to go ahead and just say, defending that is not really, like, it's a questionable thing to do. And if you now if you just want to hang the flag in your house, if that's the reason why you're defending it, sure, I mean, it's a cool flag, why not? But what it stands for...
Out of context, that sounds so bad.
Now put this as an advertisement on your TikTok. The Confederate flag's badass. The Confederate flag. Hold on, you gotta be quiet, okay? They gotta hear this. The Confederate flag is badass. It's the best flag in the world. There you go. Put that as an advertisement. Out of context, too.
Oh my god, but I don't know if I want to take that risk. I get a good amount of views on whenever I post on my TikTok, I get like a good couple hundred views. I don't know if I want to do that.
Alright, understandable. But yeah, like I said...
just use the bell shops.
Jesus, your mic just lagged there.
Well, hopefully on my end it didn't.
Your bro said, yeah. But yeah, like I said, the Confederacy was a very bad thing, and you try to justify or defend it, it just really makes you look stupid.
Yeah.
I'll also and
Confederacy have like four missing front teeth and like half a big toe.
Jesus Christ.
And their favorite breakfast is bacon and grits.
Yeah, and they married their sister and fucked their cousin. Anyways.
And their sister is also their cousin.
My name's Cletus, the Alabama trucker. Y'all know that I'm married to my mother. I love it when they're related to me.
That's my sister's cousin.
I love it when they're related to me. And that's what make me say, hey. Anyways. I'm not shitting on country folk, though. Just gonna go and say that. Country folk, southern folk, y'all are lovely. Just the people who try to defend the Confederacy is, if you just want to hang the flag in your house, if you want to hang the flag in your house because it's a cool flag, go ahead, no problem. But just remember, what that flag stands for is very bad. And the Confederacy, very bad. Now, I'm not sure where to move on from this topic.
How did we go from viziepop, from verbalese to viziepop to country music to slavery?
Well, to the Confederacy, mainly because
Come on.
Well, yeah.
The main thing we're talking about, the main part of the Confederacy we're talking about is the slavery part. Like, come on.
Well, yeah, good point. Although, yeah, the way I got to there is specifically because when I was thinking of country music, I was thinking of that reel that you sent me about the guy who was holding the Confederate flag. What he said was really funny, though, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Anyway. Anyways, yeah. What's another topic we can go to? trying to think.
You know what we should do?
Huh?
If you have time after this, I said we record like some TikTok cringe reaction shit just to see how it feels to record it. If you have time.
Just like a test recording for stuff?
Yeah, just to see like if we can get it to work. Reviews like just pull like a Dallas soup and just react to TikTok cringe.
Alright.
That could be fun. But yeah, after we finish up here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of where to move on.
Let's see here.
Alright, let's talk about communism. Anyways.
So, I'd say we get off political topics. Personally. I know that you're the host and all, but I think we should stray away from political topics, honestly.
Alright, fair enough.
Now, religion, on the other hand... No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Listen here. This is God's country. You dare insult our Lord. Savior, Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. That hurt my throat.
I don't know. What's your favorite kind of spaghetti?
What the fuck?
What's your favorite kind of spaghetti? Answer the damn question. What's your favorite kind of spaghetti?
Well, spaghetti is my favorite type of food. Hold on a second. Anyways, as I was saying, spaghetti is my favorite type of food. Specifically, I really love spaghetti bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese is one of the best kind of food that I've ever had, with that marinara sauce.
What you said sauce?
What, you like that marinara sauce?
You sound like a retarded Elvis Presley.
Oh, mama. Oh, I gotta tell you. Regular. It's called the steak. It's a single.
I can't understand what you're saying.
I turned into Johnny Bravo there for a second. Now the boogie with me. Dang, I'm pretty. Do the boogie with me.
Hey, we're almost at 2 hours.
Oh shit, now we'll actually have an hour of content compared to where I was gone for 30 whole minutes.
Yeah. Honestly, we're at like brain rot right now, so...
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sure. Well, anyways, thank you all for joining us today here on the Nameless Podcast. A few controversial topics here and there. Thank you very much. I hope this episode blows up so that I can get canceled. Anyways, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here on the Nameless Podcast. I am your host and the most, always joined by my co-host today. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.